Teacher Cole again from Conquering at Homeschooling. And I have gotten a couple requests recently again about homeschooling. Many parents are confused about whether or not their children would be accepted into college or military service if their children are homeschooled. And the answer to that question is yes, they can. And how do I know this? Well, first, you can look up also the HSLDA. Google it. They will give you all the rules and regulations for your state. And first, I should start this out by saying that I am talking about America. I do not know the rules in any other country. But two of my children have homeschool high school diplomas from me. Okay. They graduated high school from me as a homeschooling parent. I'm a private teacher. Um, Most colleges accept a homeschool diploma. And my kids do not have GEDs. They are a homeschool graduated student. Okay. Most colleges actually seek out these students. Okay. They have a higher college graduation rate and they have a higher rate of actually attending college. This is statistically proven. You can Google this, okay? So they look them out because they tend to have taken more risks, to studied more in-depth things, and so they are actually sought after. Just remember that some colleges will ask for transcripts. So in high school, you need to keep a transcript. And what I had done, I'll fold it because I don't want to give out my son's information. So the top part of this transcript actually has it says high school transcript at the top. I'm going to fold it over just so you see it. Okay. So you can find a bunch of transcript templates online. So I just did a cumulative one, kind of like this. Okay. You can print them out. You can make your own. But what I did is I went online and I found the high school graduation credit requirements for my local city. And that is the template I used. That is what I did to make sure that he had a minimum amount of credits that are required by public school, so there would be no question later, well, why does he have the equivalent of 15 credits? Well, our school, I think it was 24 at the time. He did way more than that, but I just listed the 24, and the others I did as extracurriculars that put on his portfolio. So keep a transcript and keep a folder. Every year I had a folder of every test that he took, basically the courses that we did. We did a lot of the free online courses like Udemy, Coursera, Sailor. So those were added to his portfolio as well. Those were the special classes that they wanted to take that we did that way. They were free. But just keep a record, right? When my kids, both of my boys got accepted into college. They took the ACT test, the ACT test. You can take the SAT, but they scored very high and they were both enrolled in college. And all they actually ended up having to give was that little transcript. They didn't ask for any portfolios, but some schools will. They asked for that transcript. They asked for the high school diploma that I gave them. I had to certify that I was the teacher. And what was the other thing? Oh, yeah, they had to do the test. That was it. And they were both accepted and enrolled. They tested second year college. So that was the level they tested at. They tested at the 200 level. So they got enrolled. All, it was no problem. One of my boys ended up not going. The other one decided to go and he only did one term. Both of them actually decided to join the military. Now, of course, my son who had gone to college, they used the college transcript because he gets credit for that in the military. But my other one had not. So, and you can join the military, the U.S. military, with a homeschool high school diploma. They again asked me as the educator for the transcript. I had to certify a special form they gave me from the military. I had to certify that, yes, I was the homeschool educator and he did graduate with these classes. And that was it. He took his test with the military and off he went. And my other son, he had the college education, but they did ask for the high school transcript from me as well. So the answer is yes. You can go to college with only a high school homeschool diploma. All of this can be printed off online as a template, and it's not a problem. So I wouldn't stress out too much. I would just suggest keep the records. So follow your local high school's guidelines for what they are required for their public school, and then just add on top of that. Keep a selection of their work, their tests, their projects. You have everything written down already. So you basically have, like the syllabus, or, you have a list of the coursework that you did each term. And that's pretty much all you need. Then is really it. I would suggest doing things to make yourself stand out, but this is what any student would have to do, whether they are public school or private school or homeschooled. So the answer to your question in the US, because my boys just just joined actually this year, 2020. Yes, they can join the military, and yes, they can go to college on a homeschool high school diploma from you as the parent. I hope this answered some of those questions for you that were really upsetting some parents. Um, None of my kids needed to have any special accreditation or anything like that because it's just coursework and showing examples and taking testing, and that was it. So I hope this really helped out. Um, don't forget that tomorrow I will be doing another live reading. I will be doing The Octopus, Grandpa Spaniel's Chickenpox Stories. I hope to see you tomorrow and have a wonderful night. Goodbye.